What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Film. Thanks for liking, subscribing, watching, commenting, all that good stuff. So, in my quest to find new films and new filmmakers and watch something that is interesting, I watch a lot of stuff. And recently, I found a little mini trend with some A-list movies and filmmakers and actors. And that is the graphic lesbian crime thriller. Graphic. These two films even had the same poster, Love Lies Bleeding with Kristen Stewart and Drive-Away Dolls by a Coen brother. A Coen brother made that. So that stars Margaret Qualley. And look, she's attractive. Kristen Stewart I've always found engaging, I'll say. But both of these movies have really graphic lesbian sex scenes, which I'm absolutely fine with. But it seems odd that there are much less straight graphic nudity scenes these days and more lesbian ones, at least in mainstream movies. One is directed by a man, a Coen brother. And to be honest, and again, I am not one to complain about, gratuitous sex in general. If it fits the plot and it works out, I don't care. Especially in horror, there's something about, sex scenes and nudity in horror that fits with the sort of, you get stimulated and scared and this, it just kind of works. And honestly, lesbian sex scenes, I got no problem with that. But in this one in particular, in Drive-Away Dolls, I felt I hate to even use this word, but it felt cringy. The lesbian scenes were very graphic and seemed gratuitous. And thinking about a man directing those scenes and a much older man, it just felt weird. And again, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I don't care about age gaps and any of the PC stuff. I don't care. Art is art, make the movie. But because the story itself was not new or inventive in either way, just Love Lies Bleeding, there wasn't really a lot of funny or quirkiness that you would kind of expect. And I think what they tried to do with Margaret Qualley's character and Drive-Away Dolls, but it just felt weird that the most effective part were the lesbian scenes and knowing that it's directed by a man. It just felt weird to me. Now, check them out and let me know what you think. And again, instead of utilizing true character based on decision-making and actions, flaws overcome, themes, that spill over the whole film, anything that illustrates a change in the character, they use this sort of lesbian thing as just a lazy way of characterization, in my opinion. And that goes with the whole DEI movement. But in both of those crime movies, they're the girls are kind of slutty. And I'm okay, that's cool. Women's lib. Women can be sluts these days. It just seemed like a dated sort of concept in so many ways. And there didn't seem to be flaws in the characters to me, except that these are modern feminists who do whatever they want and who cares what society thinks. And, they didn't end up being thought-provoking or interesting or quirky or entertaining or funny in the least. Literally, the only reason to watch these was the graphic scenes. And again, crime films are very hard to do. They're hard to do well. They're hard to do with originality. But if anyone can do it, you would think it would be a Coen brother. But, maybe he needs his brother to make a great movie, because this is not great at all. Love Lies Bleeding and Drive-Away Dolls, just boring. They're going to be lost to the dustbin of cinema history. That maybe works because they're just forgettable and boring. But that's it for me. I'll see you in the next video.